Hi, hope you're doing well. So in this video or 4 videos, we're going to be going over the whole software. Either you can use the video as a demo or you can use this as a tutorial for you to use the software. So starting off, this is a cloud-based software, so you can use this software for any device, from anywhere in the world. So you can sit at home, you can sit in your home country, you can sit in the office, from anywhere you can access the device and from any device. So for example, if you open it on mobile, it will be the same software, it will have the same stuff, but it's on mobile as obviously. So you can create also all pages are available according to the role you have. So vehicle, customers, anything you can create on your own. So coming back, starting off, so in this software you have this multiple panels like admin, super admin, manager, accountant, mechanic, so and customer. So anyone can access from the software and they'll get directed automatically. So we'll get into that later. For now, we also have a branch option, so if you have multiple branches we can add those also, so that's not a problem. So starting off, this is the dashboard page where you see all your KPI details like total revenue, active jobs, recent activity, your total customers, low stock items, your expenses for the 30 days, 7 days filter, your total PNL, your jobs in progress, low stock items, recent job cards. If there's a low stock, it'll automatically come here, and your PNL overview. So this is a small overview of your whole software. This can be changed accordingly. If you want something else to be, we can do it. Now coming to the customers page, here's where you store all your customers, and this is if there's in multiple branches, the customers are stored throughout the branches, so it's not a problem that you have to create a branch customers again and again. So here, for example, you want to add a customer, you click on add a customer, you go here, you write the display name, the first name, the last name, you choose the gender, then you choose the date of birth, then the mobile number you put in, the email, and the password. So you see there's a password field. This is because you can create the password and you can give it to the customer for him to access from the customer panel. So he'll be able to access from customer panel and use the software also and see what exactly is done. That we'll get into it later. You also have an option to click on the B2B customers, where you can the company name like an insurance company, the TRN number, the discount if there is a discount for him, and accordingly put a photo. So after creating a customer, you can view the customer history. Like for example, there's a view button right here. So for example, I click on the view button, you can review exactly what is going on. So you can see how much he spent till now, how many invoices does he have, how many vehicles, quotations, job cards, and you can see his information. You can even see the vehicles under this customer accordingly. So vehicles are connected to the customer, and customer can have multiple vehicles. So when you click on the vehicle, automatically you'll be taken to the vehicle history, the vehicle information, like even what quotations does he have, what job cards are done for the vehicle, and what invoices are there for the vehicle. Now coming back to the customers page, when we view the customer history again, now you can see the customer quotations also, like quotations, job cards, invoices. You can see what exactly was done, and going down, and you can even click on invoices. For example, you want to click on this invoice, okay, it's partially paid. So when you click on this, you'll be directly taken to the invoice. You'll show, okay, advance payment this much is there, remaining amount, okay, this much is there. So you'll know. So coming back again to the customer history, you will also see the activity, what customer payments does he have, so what customer has he done, and you can see the timeline of what exactly has he done from the start of the software. So automatically it will come here. So that's it about the customers page. Now we'll come to vehicles. So in vehicles, obviously customer can have multiple vehicles. So for example, you can search for a customer, and automatically the vehicles under the customer can come. So now for example, you want to create a new customer, click on new vehicle, sorry, you click on new vehicle, then you choose the customer, you can search the customer, then for example you choose the customer, automatically the customer comes here, then you put in the the vehicle tab for the number plate. So for example, you choose either it's a motorcycle, heavy vehicle, light vehicle. Accordingly you can choose the country, the emirate, and the series, or what exactly you want. You can put in the number, and then choose the brands which are already loaded. So around 45,000 brands are already loaded for the GCC region. If there's nothing loaded, you can add a brand also, and accordingly you can add a model also in the vehicle thing. Then there's the optional information here for the vehicle, and more information, and the vehicle images if you want a vehicle images. So these are all optional information. After you create the vehicle, you will be able to see the vehicle like this. You can edit the vehicle, you can delete the vehicle, then you can view the vehicle history. Now for example, I want to view the vehicle history of this car. Accordingly you'll see same thing, that vehicle details and the quotation, job card, invoices under it. Now coming back, now we'll head on over to the quotations page, where we'll go over the whole business workflow. So we'll start from quotation. So the whole software is connected through this thing, the quotation, job card, perform invoice. It's like a single button conversion. So for example, we create a new quotation now. So when we create a new quotation, you can automatically the number will come what you set in the PDF page, that will go over later, or you can enter the number manually. So we're auto. Then you could click the valid until option. Then you have the options to select the customer and the vehicle. Now for example, if you choose a customer, automatically the vehicles under him come. So that's the option is there as well. If you choose this customer, the vehicle under this customer will come. Now for example, you want to 1 second. So you want to, if for example a vehicle comes in and maybe you're not there, or your your manager is not there, but the vehicle is right in front of you. So you can see all the vehicle panel here. Like, you can search for the vehicle, maybe the number plate is 4 to something around here, and you choose the vehicle. Automatically the customer gets filled in. So that option is there, so you don't need to know the customer's name, and automatically if you choose the vehicle, the customer information also comes here. That option is there. Now we'll go into quotation items. So when you click on quotation items here, so there's three types of quotation item. One is service, one is part, and one is outsourced. So service is pretty much something like an oil change, you could say. So you put an oil change, then you put in the unit price, and you can put a discount if you want. Then there's a part type. So here you can choose from your inventory, which is connected to the inventory, which auto deducts when you convert to invoice, right? The job card. So when the job card is done, automatically the inventory gets deducted to whatever part you have used. So for example, we choose this supplier, and we can see the products under the supplier. So we choose this oil filter. So automatically it will show all the data, like how much is in stock, how much is in use, how much is available currently, and what is the buying price. And also we have FIFO in this. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with FIFO, but FIFO is pretty much, it clears out the older stock first, then the new stock. For example, you bought 100 dirhams oil filter last month, but you bought oil filter this month for 200 dirhams, so it will clear out the 100 dirham stock first. So automatically what we put as a selling price will come here. So you can see the buying price is 50 dirham, and we're putting a selling price. This automatically comes from the inventory page when we set it. So for example, you can even change this to maybe 110, automatically it will change. Now coming down, we have an outsource option as well. So outsource is pretty much maybe something you buy. Maybe for example, a rare car comes in, a car that is not regular that comes in. So for example, it needs a headlight. Obviously, you do not keep a headlight in your inventory. So for example, you put headlight, then you put in headlight shop, then you put in the cost price. So for example, you're buying the headlight for maybe 2,500. You can even click if there's VAT on this. So this will go directly into expenses, to properly calculate how much you're making in each job card. We have a report as well. So for example, you put 2,500, and maybe you're putting a profit margin as 3,000. Obviously this will go into your expenses, and it will show for you, but for the customer it won't show in his quotation that this is your cost price. So automatically when you create unit price, automatically it will show 3,000 itself. Then you can click on VAT if there's VAT, and you can add multiple items also. It's not limited. So when you create a quotation, automatically the quotation gets created, and you can see quotation created successfully. Now coming down, now we see that quotation is created. You can view the quotation. You can save it as PDF. You can send it over WhatsApp. You have all the buttons here. You can see, as you can see, we do not see the cost price of the headlight here. Only the unit price 3,000. So automatically the quotation is created with the customer's information, with the vehicle's information automatically. Now coming back, now it's not necessary that you have to convert. You have to go create a new job card now. You can just click on approve. Once it's approved, maybe you need any more changes are there. You automatically change it, and you convert it to job card. So for example, you convert it to job card, it will ask you, is an advance given for the job card. So for big job cards, usually people take advances, garages take advances. So you click on yes, then you enter the advance amount. Maybe your advance is like 500 dirhams. You put in the payment method, cash, and you continue. Then it'll ask you for the job card number, which is automated. So when you click on convert to job card, automatically is converted, and you can see here the job card has been created. And simultaneously the manager gets notification that the quotation was created, the quotation was converted to job card, quotation was approved. And maybe if job is started, automatically get. Now for example, this job is created. Now here you can see we put in the final advance, the amount, the license, everything details will come here. So when we view it, you can see the job card information also. Now coming back here, maybe now here also mechanic can access this. Now for example, that we will get into that later, but now for example, we start the work. The work has started, and automatically the user will get notification. Now for example, we edit this. When we edit this, it will show all the information about the job card. So we'll start from the top. Here is the same stuff we entered in the quotation. So automatically everything gets carried on, like your parts, your outsourced item, your services. For example, we put in 2,500. Remember the headlight shop thing. So automatically that comes in. This can be changed accordingly. You can add items, you can edit items, you can delete items. You have the freedom to do that. And you can also click on done here. So when the job is done, you click on done. you click on done, you click on done, and automatically the customer, the admin gets notification that this specific job has been done, this specific job has been done. He gets in real time. So that feature is also there. For example, we go down, we also have a hidden expense field. So for example, maybe you're putting a hidden expense that you do not want to charge for the customer. Do you don't want to show to the customer that this expense is yours. For example, it's a good customer, so it's a family friend or someone. So you put like a recovery. Maybe you're doing recovery from Ajman, right? Recovery from Ajman to maybe Dubai. So when you can put in the cost price 150. So automatically this will go into your expense. You click on VAT. Either way, you can put your outsourced or you can put part. Automatically you can choose a supplier, same thing. So this is just for you to not charge the customer, but it goes into your expenses as it's going to be your expense, right? That option is there. When you go down, you'll see the job card number, the customer history, the customer info, the vehicle info, the job record details. And now when we go down, we have multiple options here. So firstly, we'll go over the advance. So as you remember, we did 500 dirham advance. So we have option to add more advances. For example, you're adding maybe more 200 dirham advance. Maybe you take multiple advances in the job card, you add them also. So you can see, okay, this job has 2 advances. You can see total advances. You can see the remaining amount automatically. Now up we see, and above we see inspection report. So this is usually, some garages use it, some don't. This is for safety. So what usually happens with garages is that we have talked to is like, when a car comes in, obviously they do not record any photos or whatever, but when we're giving back to the car, or the vehicle is the customer is coming to pick up the vehicle, he says that, okay, you have damaged my bumper, or you have did this dent. So this report is for that. So when a vehicle comes in, you can type in the details of the mileage, inspector name, then you can tick what is correct, what is not, what needs check, what needs checking and stuff. Or accordingly you can write remarks on it, and accordingly you can even click. So for example, this car has dent here, this car has scratch here, okay, maybe there's a tail light missing, so automatically this gets created. And you can even put input photos. So you can take a photo of 360 of the vehicle and you can put it here. You can click on complete inspection. Instantly this will go to the customer instantly. So even the customer can see this. Now here also you can view the checklist and the inspection report automatically, same thing that we have created. And you can even edit it. If you missed out on something, you can edit it. Now we also have, if that's not enough, we also have a signature option. So when a customer signs this, it automatically, it's a safety for you. So when the customer is pretty much a customer signing for the inspection report, so you can say that the customer, you have signed you signed for the inspection report also. Here, for example, you don't have the customer in your garage, you can create a shareable link. When you click shareable link, you can open this, you can click open. So for example, and accordingly the links opens. Customer can say, yeah, the customer can see the terms and conditions for your garage. You can see the job card information. You can see the inspection report. They can download the inspection report, and accordingly the inspection report will open. And then when they submit the signature, the signature gets submitted, and when you reload the page, you get the signature right here. Accordingly you will get notification also, the admin gets notification that the customer has signed the job card. Now when you go down, you also have more features like edit job information. Like you can assign employees. So you can assign multiple employees. So you can assign 2, 3, how many ever employees you like, you can assign. Then you can even put in the expected labor. So we have a mechanic efficiency report. For example, this mechanic should be taking 1 hour for the job, but this mechanic is actually taking maybe 2 hours. So you will know that this mechanic is wasting hours, or he's not being efficient, or is taking too much hours. The mechanic efficiency will show automatically. So the reports can be calculated automatically. Now you have the kilometer option and the notes also, optional information. Now when you put in this, automatically the customer vehicle information also. So here you also have a before and after image, where you can put the before and after image as well, so that you can put in the before image before the work has been done. For example, you're doing a bumper repair, you put in the bumper repairs photo before, then you put in after the work is done, and you then click on save changes. Automatically it's same changes and automatically starts working. Now for example, the job has been done, right? So we click on mark complete. So when we mark complete, automatically the job is completed. And still you can edit the job card. Maybe if you missed out on something, automatically you can edit on it. It's not a problem. And then now you don't have, it's not that you have to go create a new invoice now. You can just come here, you can click on proforma, you can click on proforma, convert to proforma invoice, and accordingly it will be converted to proforma invoice. So I'm not sure if you use perform invoice, but it's like a pre-invoice that you will use for approval of the customer. Maybe if the price is correct, maybe if the price is wrong. But if it's correct, you can just go through ahead with it. Maybe if the price is not wrong, you can view it. You can send this to the customer, what exactly is remaining, how much price per each time. Accordingly, if it's not proper, you can reject it, and by automatically it will go back to job card. You can edit the job card again, you can convert it to pro forma, then you can approve it. For example, now we approve the invoice, pro forma invoice, you convert it, okay, and accordingly you can convert it to invoice. It will ask you for the number of the, what is the number of invoice, automatically you convert. The invoice gets created, and automatically at this point your recent stock, your stock gets deducted. Now just giving you a sneak peek, that oil filter, you can see that this is used for this invoice. Automatically stock audit shows, so you have a log, so automatically it will show you that okay, this has been done, and you get a notification as well. So this stock has been used for this job card or this invoice automatically. Now you can see here that we had this invoice that has been created. We have this advance, this remaining amount. So when we click on view invoice, you can send it to the customer. You can send this to the, you can download the invoice as well. So when you go back, also you have an option to view payments here. So this is pretty much to view the payments of what payments have been done for this invoice. So you can generate a slip also of how many payments are now. For example, you want to pay the remaining amount, so you can see the remaining amount is 2723. You click here, you go here, maybe you put in 500. You can, it's not necessary that you do one time payment. So maybe customer is doing maybe 500 dirhams in cash, then maybe the remaining amount is doing in card. So automatically when you record payment, you can see that the invoice gets fully paid now. You can see, okay, you can see the remaining amount is 0 here now. So when we come back to the invoices, when you click on view payment, you'll see all the payments. So this has been done in cash, this has been done in card, it's cash, card. It shows you the whole history. Now you can delete the invoice, you can do anything. Now you also have a bulk payment option also, where you can choose multiple invoices from the same person. So when you click here and you click here, you click combine payment, you can pay both invoices at the same time also. You have that option also. Here you can even generate a statement of account accordingly. Maybe for one customer you want to generate statement of account, you can click on generate. It will show you the detailed history of the statement of account of a specific customer, or what is due date, what is overdue, maybe if everything is paid or not, accordingly. Now coming to now I'm pretty sure everything is done for the business workflow. Now in next video we'll be going over the inventory section.